Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my farming life.
Well, good evening, folks. Welcome back to my farming life. Hope you're doing very well. You joined me in the telehandler, which is going to take a couple of bales of straw back to the yard. We have been grouping them all up into two, so at some point tomorrow we can come and get them all loaded up there. We're just going to take a trip back down the tram line to avoid a bit of compaction here and there. It's coming to the end of the day there. It hasn't been as crazy as it could have been. A few jobs we've taken care of. Nothing fit the combine yet. A good few days away from that being the case. So just kind of getting on top of a few things, and then tomorrow, might get some hay bale tomorrow actually. Oh, hello there. But yeah, so Uncle's actually here at the yard at the moment there. He's tedding the last of the fields with the Massey, and then that's all done for tedding for now. And then we'll see what it's like. It's been a lovely couple of drying days. Really has been, and today's been the best of them all. Really hot with a nice breeze coming through there too. So hay is starting to look very good indeed. I'm not sure we'll have enough here, because we are going to be using it for both sheep and cattle this year, but we'll see. We're going to bale up what we've got now and then see what the field's looking like after the fact. But silage wise, looking good. Everything's been stacked up there already, and then we should be good there. Now Uncle's just over there, turning around in the new Massey, and I'm going to stick the drone up and see how he's getting on this evening. So he's flying along there. That Massey's actually been really good so far. Very happy with it. We've all had a good go in it now. I loved it cotton bales. Nice and quick. Load is nice and responsive as well. With plenty of power in there for other jobs. So we'll probably have to use it for. It's going to be on the tanker a lot. It's going to be on the muck spreader a lot as well. And probably a plough, I think, as well. So it will get used around there. So it's going to be quite interesting for that. This evening, though, well, we're going to try and take advantage of it being relatively quiet. We've moved a lot of muck around, a slurry around from the different tanks here, and we've put it into the tower. We had the slurry separator on, so tomorrow we're going to start taking that away and some of the muck away down to Bellham Manor Farm, so we can get ready to get that spread and then ploughed there. The reason we're doing it that way around is because we want to plough that ground in. We're going to then stick a cover crop into there as well, so we can then leave that on its own to its own devices till the spring. We'll put spring barley in, much like we did with the other ground down there as well. And aside from a little bit of weed control early on, it's coming on great guns. Look at some of the calves in there, they're really kicking on. Some of the limousines are looking great. Really do like that. So yeah, but this evening, well, you know, we're just going to take advantage of the downtime, and we'll get ourselves ready to go. Looks like Uncle's got about one more pass left there, and he'll be scooting off back up to South Ely. And I'm just going to go and hook up the trailer here, and then we'll call it an evening, and we'll come back to you tomorrow, where should be all systems go. Well, good morning. We are back in the Massey trailers all hooked up there. Everything's fed up. Bungle is away up to start helping out with some haymaking, I think, is his current plan. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the rest of that. Should be okay. But that's where he's gone, and I was just trying to load up here and made a bit of a mess, so I decided to move everything back to where it should be. So, idea being that once we get all this picked up at least, that we'll get this all led away down to Bellham. We are going to try and get everything baled today. Most of it should be good. The stuff which is right in front of us here, that's going to take a little bit longer, so we'll see how the rest of the day is looking. And again, another nice drying day. We'll see what it's looking like. It'll be the last one to go if it does go, but we'll see. Anyway, they're all going to take care of that one. They're starting up at South Ely, that's where all the kit is anyway, so that makes sense. And then we'll go and see how they're getting on at some stage or another. But yeah, just trying to get this yard looking a bit more ship shape, a bit tidier as well, and see what we can do But ultimately, we do have some more calves coming soon as well, actually. I just don't know if they're arriving today or if it's going to be tomorrow. But we're due for a few more down here, so we'll have to keep an eye on that one. There you go. But yeah, ultimately, everything's come along. Another nice, great day here. I was out checking the linseed there this morning. It's still not quite right. It's going to be a good couple of days, I think, still. But that's the only thing after that is wheat. And then actually some of the spring barley is starting to turn and look pretty good. So that was a pleasant surprise. So we'll, that's probably only about another week away. So typically what's likely going to happen is everything will come fit at the same time. And there'll be a mad dash to try and get it all done. And then he clipped the corner shed there. But we will see. We've just got to try and take advantage of this downtime really and do what we can. But it's never completely slow, dead in the water. There's always something to do. And we will see. But we're going to take this load away. We're going to have a look at the fields there and see what the process is going to look like. So as you can see over there, all those lovely flowers have long since died away there. So that is a crop of linseed almost good to go. We've got a lot of muck and slurry that we need to put on the field to the left of us here as well. We might try and get another cut of hay off this field if it's worth it or not, I'm not sure. That's stalky grass in there, but you can see that's being thrown around there as well. So there's a bit to get going at. But yeah, we'll just have to see. But a lot of field work coming up for us soon, so we need to have that. We're trying to get a demonstration of a straw, like a stubble rake, just to see if we are thinking of leaning a little bit more towards the direct drill and approach. A stubble rake would be a good first point because it activates all the weeds and makes them start to grow through, so you can spray them all off there. So we're going to see if we can get a demo of one, just to see if it's actually going to be good for our needs or not. But we will, yeah, we'll just have to wait for that phone call to come through to see if we can get one. Ideally sooner rather than later, because we have so much that we want to get going with, you know. So we'll have to just see. Why have you stopped? You're being a good motorist, that's why. We're going to be coming through here a lot. We're not filling the trailers full, so aim being we don't leave any muck on the floor. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. And then we should be all set. But yeah, just busy. Now we have been told that we're going to be able to get access to these grain sheds down here a little bit sooner than we thought. So we'll probably get the wheat tipped into here as well. But we're just going to start by dumping everything onto these two fields here. And then we'll see how we're looking. We'll probably keep everything separated a little bit. Because we might be getting lime on here. We're not sure yet as well. Oh, the gate's shut. So what we end up doing is spreading our separated manure on here, our regular box muck, and then also could well see a little bit more of the lime coming on as well. So we just need to wait to see. We're going to have our agronomist Holly's going to come down and run some soil tests on this with us, so we can just have a look, see. Field gateway's a bit rough on this end. We'll probably leave this. Fun fact: this field used to be like a rig and furrow field, so it was all over the place, which is why there's still a few bumps in it here and there. But it used to be, yeah, it used to be you couldn't farm it really from an arable standpoint. It used to be all over the place. Furrows going all the way down towards the buildings there, but no longer. Alright, so up we go. Stick this first load on the deck. Try and get a few more in and see what that looks like for us for the day. And get that yard looking a bit more shipshape, I think. I'm going to run a few more backwards and forwards, and then hopefully, all being well, we'll also be able to just go and have a quick look and see how we're getting on with the harvesting. I've got to probably take the trailer up there at some point so they can start to get everything led away. That looks like we are good. And then, yeah, we should be able to move on. But yeah, lots to do. Ground's not too bad there either, actually, so that should be fine. Just got to keep on carting. Well, folks, we are on to the separate manure now, getting as much of that out as we can. We're going to have to get a bit more muck down here as well, but that won't be a problem. But we do have to rush back now because apparently there's a delivery of some cattle arriving, which I wasn't expecting, but here you go. Bungle's worked some magic somewhere, it seems. So we need to get back and make sure that we can get those into the right sheds, and then wait for the lorry driver to come there. So we'll get on with that one. A little bit of an interruption, but it shouldn't take us too long. By the sounds of things as well, they're nearly finished baling the hay up north, or up at South Ely, sorry, so we'll be seeing some action towards our way with that all being well. But let's get ourselves up there. I think we've only got about a dozen cattle coming at the moment there, just a little bit older. I think these are about 7 or 8 months old, so we've got a little bit about them. We'll just finish them off as well, so we'll see how that goes. But more limousines coming into the herd. Just take our way through there slowly. So yeah, right now we're looking to get about another 30 or so down at Moor Farm here. And we'll have to see what we can do, but that's the hope. We'll keep getting them in as and when we can from our buyer, really. He's doing a great job for us. Really found some great looking stock of late, so that's fantastic. So hopefully these lot will be much of the same. We're not anywhere in the position or the scale or anything like that where we need our own truck to do it. We just mostly do it through our through either our own stock trailer, or for instances like this when they're coming a little bit further afield, they'll be just pulled up by somebody else. I wonder if he's here or not. Let's go and have a quick look, see. We'll park somewhere relatively out the way. Well, we've beaten back, so we'll just get this loaded up anyway whilst we can, and then we'll see what's happening. We're not filling these trailers very full because this stuff is a little bit wetter, so it does have a tendency to want to come out the back. Ideally, we'd love to get a bigger trailer, dump trailer with a door on the back end of it, but I don't see that happening, to be honest. Not anytime soon, that's for sure. But we'll just continue with what we've got, and we will make it work. We need to get ourselves squeezed into here again. Separator is back on again because we did move a bit of slurry over from the tanks into the tower there, so it'll be good to see what impact that has. And probably leave it on overnight there, and then this will nearly be full again by the morning, I would imagine. That's how good it is. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much good to go there. See where this truck driver is, I suppose, and wait for him to show up. Stick this around the corner in the hay shed. That's nicely out of the way. So Bungle's over at South East. Moan, there's a couple of other fields that we didn't knock down, so he's trying to do that one. His Massey wouldn't start this morning, so we had to wait for that one to get figured out, but that's always fun. We're having a delightful time with tractors at the minute, but hopefully that's going to be resolved and be the end of those issues. That would be swell. We'll just get ourselves back up here out of the way, I think, see where this guy is. Oh, speak of the devil. There he is. Wonderful, let's get him all sorted out then. Just push yourself back out of the way here, and then we can keep on going, hopefully. Alright, there he is. Nice new truck. Alright, so we've got 12 of the finest, apparently. I don't know how they're going to get the top ones down there, but that will be something that he can do. And we'll get these all loaded in and see how it's looking. Alright, so another 12 in there, looking good. We do need to shift this, hang this gate the other way, because right now it does open up that way. So we have to chase them down there and then shut this and then open it up and bring them back in. Anyway, truck driver is just turning himself around and should be coming out very soon. It sounds like he's coming there now. So we'll let him get on, and then we can go and get on with a few more loads here as well. And then we should be good to see ourselves through. So that's going to be us for most of the afternoon, I would reckon, and we'll see how it goes. But cattle are always coming in here, slowly but surely, adding to as many as we can, which is always important. And yeah, we will see where we go. All right, he's off. He's away. We'll let him get out of the way before we do anything else. Sheep are looking good. A few people were wondering about what we're going to do with the sheep. We're going to keep them as they are. It is a good additional revenue income source there as well, so we'll keep that. But mainly focusing on beef now, so we're really trying to up those numbers and make sure that we can. There's a few different ages in here at the moment. They're going to get sorted out when we get the space, but we just need to get onto that one. And he stopped. Let's have a look, see what's going on there, but maybe he's doing paperwork, I don't know, but he's not going to be able to park there, because I need to get out. We've got to get going, so we're going to take this one away, and then we'll see how we get on. Alright, load number 2 done, and again, another phone call coming through. This time, we have a load of seeds that is ready to pick up there, and there's no wagon driver available apparently, so we're off with the traction trailer to go and get that, and apparently can't wait, so we need to go and do that now. So, off I go again, and hopefully, we'll try and get everything done eventually, but yeah. Next stop is going to pick up the flatbed trailer, and then we'll get going. Alright, trailer swapped around for the second time, and we are going to be off. There you go. That building on the left there, that is going to hopefully get knocked down in the winter. We're going to try and get another calf building in there if we can, so we can have a little bit more order and structure as to how the beef are stored and housed. So we're going to look into that one there, and it's because it does nothing for us at the moment. It's too small to put any gear into, and it's just not good enough. So we're going to have a look into that and see. But yeah, that's going to be a project for the winter months, hopefully, all being well. But anyway, let's get ourselves away. So we are going to pick up a mixture of seeds, really. This is going to be the winter barley seed. There'll be a bit of wheat there, I think, as well. And then there's also going to be the seed for our cover crop. That will be establishing and getting put into the new ground. Oh, and it looks like there goes Uncle. This is going to be tight. Hello. I mean, it's a good job I'll move over. And just squeeze past him there. Get himself away. Perfect. Lovely stuff. I don't know why in the bigger tractor I had to move over, but you know, Uncle works in mysterious ways. So we'll head off, and we'll go and get this all sorted out. We're going to try and get on, get a few bits and pieces done there, but it's just a bit all over the place right now. So I know they don't like us filming necessarily over there, so we'll probably just get going and get cracking with it and pick up what we need to, and then hopefully try and get back and get a bit more muck carted away there too. Next few days we'll get these bales of hay cleared that we're working on, and then next job will be slurry on the fields, and hopefully after that then we can start to get the plough out, get some field work done as well. So lots coming up, and we'll be adjusted with that and up to date throughout the course of the week. So until then, thank you very much for watching as always. I do hope you have enjoyed. This has been a bit all over the place, but it's just a day of interruptions really, so it happens sometimes. From time to time, we just got to make it work. And we'll see you all in the next one. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll catch you later.